So hello everyone and welcome to this P101 online course video. This is lesson 5 and I am Mario Enrique. So today we are going to talk about the gender of nouns in Brazilian Portuguese. We are going to talk about in this class about both the masculine and the feminine versions. And I will present you some general rules, and after that we're going to talk about some special cases, some exceptions. Alright, so this is pretty simple, and this is our first part of lesson 5. In part 2 we're going to talk about the conversation topic of the week, and also give you some cultural aspects of the lesson. Alright, so let's start with our gender studies here of nouns in Portuguese. So the first two major rules here that is important that are important here for your complete understanding. So first we have generally nouns ending with the letter O are masculine words, and masculine words take masculine articles, and the articles will be the major topic of lesson 6, so I will cover that later, but let's go on. So those masculine words will have the masculine article o. So o médico, o garfo, o prato. Alright? O médico, o garfo, o prato. Alright? So the doctor, the fork, and the dish or the plate. On the other hand, we have here words ending in A. Usually words ending in A are feminine and they take on feminine articles. So here in this case we have a mesa, a cadeira e a cama. So the table, the chair, and the bed. Those three here are feminine, and those three up here are masculine. Right? So, o médico masculino, o garfo masculino, o prato masculino. They all end with O. Then we have a mesa feminino, a cadeira feminino, a cama feminino. They all end with the letter A. Alright? Now let's move on here. Also in this rule, we should add that nouns ending in dade or gem, gen, are usually feminine. Alright, so this can be a complement for this general rule. So here we have a cidade, a viagem e a garagem. They are all feminine nouns. So the city, the trip, and the garage. Alright, all feminine with dade and gem. Usually you have feminine words. Then let's move on to some of our exceptions to those general rules. So words ending in ão, so the A here with O, alright, can be either masculine or feminine. For example, examples of masculine words: o coração, o chão. Then we also have the A, O, ão ending, but those up here are masculine, and on the other hand, those down here are feminine. So we have a mão e a lição. So masculine, heart, the floor. Feminine, the hand and the lesson, alright, or the homework, alright. So they can be masculine or feminine. Now here we have words ending with grama, either grama ending or ema ending, ema, are generally masculine. So examples here: o programa, o problema, o sistema, o poema. So they are all masculine. The program, the problem, the system, and the poem. Alright? All masculine. Now, nouns, on the other hand, ending in E can be either feminine or masculine. In this case, we have the following examples: a mente, which is feminine, a semente, which is also feminine, and then o presente, which is masculine. So the mind, feminine, the seed, feminine, and the present or the gift, masculine. All right. There are many nouns, especially those that designate people or professions, that can be easily changed from masculine to feminine. So we also have some general rules for that. For example, we have here the word friend, amigo. We have masculine here, o amigo, but then if we want the feminine version, so we have a amiga. So the friend, but masculine and feminine. So o amigo, a amiga, which means friend. Here in the second case, we also have the masculine and the feminine versions. So we have o engenheiro and then a engenheira. Alright, so the engineer and the engineer. Here both masculine and here both feminine. Now, with nouns ending with R or S, alright, we just need to add an A here, the letter A. So we have the change from masculine to feminine. So, o autor, a autora. O senhor, a senhora. Then, o freguês, a freguesa. The author, sir or madam, alright, and then the customer, alright, customer, the customer. O autor, a autora, o senhor, a senhora, o freguês, a freguesa, alright. So the male, the writer here, the author, the male writer, the female writer, alright, the male customer, the male client, or the female client, alright. Here we have Sir and Mrs. Now, words ending in AO here, change to or OA, alright? So, o patrão and a patroa. O irmão and then a irmã. So here, the male boss and the female boss, the brother and the sister, alright? O patrão, a patroa, o irmão, a irmã, alright? Now let's choose when a noun ends in E, alright? The word remains unchanged, but we will determine if it's masculine or feminine just by looking at the article we are using. For example, the client here, so the male client because of the male article, and then the female client because of the female article. Here the same, the male article and the female article. Cliente means client, alright, or customer, and chef means boss, alright, boss is chefe. Then we have o cliente, a cliente, o chefe, a chefe. Then our last topic here of this general rule, we have when a noun ends in ista, which is usually defined with used for professions. The word also remains unchanged, and then we use the article to determine if the word is masculine or feminine. So, o dentista, a dentista, o motorista, a motorista. So the male articles here and the female article here. So the male dentist, the female dentist, the male driver, and the female driver. Alright? So o dentista, a dentista, o motorista, a motorista. So we will practice the gender of nouns throughout the course, so you can know them by heart, which is really important, but with time you will be used to them, and then we will have a better understanding of the language and how to use those different genders of nouns in all cases. Alright? So thank you very much for watching part 1 of lesson 5. Please watch now the part 2 of lesson 5. Thank you very much. This is P101 online course.